Hello and welcome to DigitalBrainEX. If you've just downloaded our productivity application, you're on the path to a more organized and efficient digital life. In this video, we'll guide you through the installation process. Let's get started. You can download the free version of DigitalBrainEX from digitalbrainex.com, as well as from various other reputable sources like CNET, SourceForge, Slashdot, and Captura. Please note that if you're using a version different from the one described here, there may be some minor differences in the installation process. After downloading, initiate the installation process by running the DigitalBrainEX setup. When you start the installation, Windows may display a security warning. You can safely ignore this warning since it appears because you are installing an application not available on the Microsoft Store and not digitally signed. As long as you downloaded it from the mentioned sources above, it is considered safe. After the installation is completed, you can launch the application. Simply click on the DigitalBrainEX shortcut that appears on your desktop. Or you can type DigitalBrainEX in the Start menu search bar. This will display the DigitalBrainEX icon for easy access. When you start the application for the first time, it will open the initial settings dialog. The first item on the list is to select a folder, which is crucial for DigitalBrainEX to effectively manage your files. Make sure to choose a secure folder that you won't accidentally delete, as this could result in the loss of all your files. User nickname and email are optional, and you can fill them in if you prefer. To complete other enhanced settings, navigate to the Settings menu. To access the hands-free meeting minutes and Ask Me options in DigitalBrainEX, you'll need an OpenAI API key. DigitalBrainEX uses the OpenAI Whisper engine for audio transcription and the OpenAI Chat API to process transcribed text into final minutes. Additionally, you can chat with your documents or ask questions in DigitalBrainEX, and it will provide answers by referring to the documents you've added. To obtain your OpenAI API key, please visit the OpenAI website. DigitalBrainEX utilizes a Google Drive account for the purpose of backing up its documents and other data. Furthermore, this Google Drive backup serves as a means to perform two-way synchronization with the mobile application. You can set up the account to be used for Google Sync in the Backup and Synced tab. In the Calendar and Events Configuration tab, you can specify the calendar account that DigitalBrainEX should use to generate reminders on your device. Lastly, the Drive Access account is employed to configure the source from which you want DigitalBrainEX to automatically retrieve recent files. You have the flexibility to configure the same Google account for all these functions or use different accounts based on your specific requirements. To configure a Google account, simply click on the Google App Off button corresponding to the desired functionality. This action will redirect you to a browser page where you can either select an existing Google account or sign in to the one you wish to use. After selecting your desired Google account, you will be directed to an authentication page. Please note that a warning message may appear since this app is not officially verified by Google. However, it's essential to know that the app is developed and distributed by trusted industry leaders, and you can find more details on their website. To continue with the authentication process, click on the Advanced option and proceed further. You should then choose the Go to Dev Diary option to proceed. On the Permissions page, you have the option to either select all permissions or manually choose the specific permissions required. These permissions are necessary for the app to access various functionalities such as backup, synchronization, calendar reminders, and recent file access. Once the authentication process is completed successfully, you can close the browser page and return to the application. Folder Watch is a valuable feature that automatically collects files into a document store, saving the effort of manually selecting and adding files. Initially, set up the folder you wish to monitor, with downloads often being a common choice. After setting up, the application begins monitoring this folder for new files. Temporarily collected files might be accessible in the file manager, allowing for easy transfer to corresponding projects. If it appears inactive, restart the application or reboot the machine to ensure effectiveness. Let's see how it works. I am currently copying some files from a temp folder to downloads to observe how they appear in the application. Once the files appear in the file manager, you can easily search and find them whenever needed. You also have the option to move them to corresponding projects by editing them. Please watch the video to see how this process works. Let us try moving one more file into projects. Reminder is a powerful feature in DigitalBrainEX, allowing you to enable or disable task reminders. With task reminders, you have various options. If disabled, you won't receive any reminders, which can be useful during meetings. The blinker, a less intrusive feature, blinks an icon that you can drag and place anywhere on the computer screen, ideally near the system tray. If a task is overdue, the blinker starts blinking green and may change to yellow and red as time progresses. You can dismiss it by clicking on it, which opens DigitalBrainEX. Google Calendar events can be set to remind you a few minutes before the event. When creating tasks, enabling reminders will trigger different types based on your selection. A normal reminder may cause the blinker to blink, if enabled, or display a temporary banner at the bottom right. High-priority reminders keep blinking a dialog at the bottom right until you address them. Use this for critical tasks, as it is very intrusive. Thanks for downloading and installing DigitalBrainEX. We hope you enjoy using it. Feel free to send us feedback, suggestions, or any help you may need. Contact us at support@digitalbrainex.com.